Hello there, my name is Age, and today I'll be helping you understand what books are all about, and how important they really are, even if they keep saying nobody cares about them. Books are created so that one person can put their thoughts and imagination into a physical form that can be read by others at any time. Even after the author's death, as long as there is someone to read it, the book will continue to share the author's thoughts. Okay kid, so there was once this big fucking 6-foot tall cat, right? Who broke into houses to talk to kids. He walked on 2 legs, spoke in nothing but rhyme, and wore no pants. But he did have a colorful hat, which could possibly distract you from his exposed dangling cock. Traditional books can have many different uses. You see how this wood table wobbles back and forth? Well, thanks to this book on carpentry, I'ma fix it. There we go. Now, while most books are physical paper books, I'd be remiss to not mention the other forms a book can come in, one of these being the ever so popular ebook. Replacing centuries-old style of ink on paper, the ebooks have turned physical paper books into a new digital media, where a person is able to convert their portable $700 supercomputer cell phone into a book. Have you ever been reading a book and gotten worried about the book draining all the battery on your phone? Well, now you can, with ebooks. I know they might sound dumb, but that's only because they totally are. And for my personal needs, ebooks are a terrible way to fix unbalanced furniture. Exactly. The last type of book I'll mention is the audiobook. Have you ever wanted to feel like a 5-year-old being read a book by an adult making several different voices? Do you want to be looked down upon by people who actually read books? Do you lack the basic focus needed to read a book? Well, I do, and that's why I use Audible. Audible, because reading is for adults, you fucking retard. Now that I've thoroughly explained what books are and what forms they come in, let me explain some of the people who actually like them. So book readers can be divided into 2 major groups. Those who read for fun, Group 1, and those who read to learn, Group 2. For Group 1, books contain an endless amount of fictional stories and adventures, created for the reader's enjoyment and imagination. I call this group the people who don't know what TV is. These people are easily identified by their group motto. The book was better. For obvious reasons, this group is lame. Like humans invented this magic light box that does the reading and the imagining for you. You don't need books anymore, they're outdated. Except of course for Audible's audiobooks, which do the reading for you. Audible, spend your money here, you illiterate fuck. Now let's focus on Group 2. For Group 2, books are used to learn about and research important things. They often read very challenging books that tackle complex scientific theories and difficult abstract ideas. Books that vary from the evolution of mankind to the physics behind a supernova. But don't get me wrong, not all the books they read are scientific in nature. A lot of them are historical accounts, autobiographies of people who lived long ago or heavily researched papers on ancient civilizations. You know, things of that nature. Now, I don't specifically call this group of book readers any one thing. I just take the lunch money. Oh! Okay, well that was an Andrew Dice Clay reference. If you don't know who that is, then you don't really get that joke and it probably wasn't funny. But I promise you, it was funny. You just need to get the reference, so maybe on your own time you can look up Andrew Dice Clay on YouTube and watch some of his stuff from the late 80s. It's pretty decent stand-up. Oh shit, I was making a video, wasn't I? Okay, so now that I've talked about what books are and who enjoys them, it's time to talk about the people who don't enjoy them. People like me. Specifically me. I'm only going to be focusing on myself for the rest of this video. I don't read books. I mean, I have, but it's been a long time. I think the last book I read was Lord of the Flies in the 6th grade. I'm in college. Do you know what that means? Well, 1, I haven't read a book since I was 11, but more importantly 2, you don't need to read a single book in high school to get into a good college. All I needed was procrastination, determination, and spark notes, and that's a leader you can believe in. All ages 2020, books is for queers. Look, I have nothing against books, they just don't interest me all that much. I mean, they usually have a really nice illustration on the cover and those look interesting and all, but once you actually open them up, you realize, oh, the picture on the front was all the pictures this book has. And personally, I find that very upsetting, which is why I usually add my own drawings to books. And before you ask, yes, I am just drawing dicks in the pages of award-winning novels, but I feel like they greatly enhance the reading experience. For example, I was within a hair's breadth of the last opportunity for pronouncement, and I found, with great humiliation, that probably I would have nothing to say. This is why I affirm that Kurtz was a remarkable man. He had something to say. He said it. He had summed up. He had judged. The horror. He was a remarkable man. Oh, look, a cute dick. Now, in conclusion, books come in many different forms and can be appreciated by many different people. And regardless of which books you're reading or not reading, we can all admit that books are important or something, another moral bullcrap, I don't know. Why the fuck did I spend a month making a video about books? I don't even read. This episode of Understanding for All Ages was brought to you by Audible. And for a limited time offer, you can use discount code AGE to go fuck yourself.
Hickory dickory dock, some chick was sucking my cock. The clock struck 2, I dropped my goo, I dumped the bitch on the next block. Oh! End of story.